As always, no makeup on. We're going to get started with this soft glam look of mine with some of my favorite products. First up, let me put my skincare on. So I've got my Sand and Sky anti-aging eye cream. I told you I was going to start using this. I'm kind of like alternating with my other one until I finish it, because if you've been around for a while, then you know that I have been using Drunk Elephant eye cream for forever. Just forever. It just doesn't seem to run out. And I'm like, okay, I love you. You've been amazing to me. And I just love you, but I need some change. I can't keep using you. It's just so bad. But anyway, it's such a good eye cream, but I am really happy with this one. Excited to see what it does in the long run. But obviously, you know, I like the feel of it, and that's my main thing with eye creams. I really want to feel like I'm getting that really nice cushion effect to my eye, which I do get from this one. And yeah, so putting that on, gonna go in with my Dalbert double layer revitalizing serum, which is extra firming, and I've shaken it just so that those two layers mix in together, and just one pump is enough, and this just gives me some extra hydration. So you're gonna smooth this onto the skin. This is great for when your skin feels really tight. I like taking it down the neck because it's really good for wrinkles and fine lines. By the way, all the products are listed in my description below, so make sure you head on over there. Next up, we're gonna let this sink into the skin first. I'm gonna use my Rhode Barrier Restore Cream because I love everything Rhode. So Rhode always send me over their products, which I'm super, super blessed about. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like really hoping they send me that phone case. Have you seen it everywhere online? It looks pretty amazing. So I really want that. I'm like, hell yeah, send it over. So I'm gonna put my moisturizer on. If you feel like you're getting value from this video, then please do hit the thumbs up button, because it genuinely does help my channel out a lot, and I truly appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, then hit the subscribe button and also the bell button so that you're notified every time a new video drops. And don't forget, I'm on all of the social media platforms listed below. They're also in my description, along with links and also some amazing discount codes from my favorite makeup brands just for you. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get back to this video. Face is nice and kind of hydrated now. Let's go in with concealer, Tarte Shape Tape. So these are all some of my favorite products. Get that buffed in with my beauty blender. Okay, I've got my Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder. Just gonna press this into my lids just to get that set. Just want to add a bit of my Milk Hydro Grip, which is this one here. I'm going to smooth this over my face. Okay, going to get my concealer on. I'm going to sort my base out first. Always like adding a bit here. It just helps to really lift the area. Okay, now I've got my foundation on the back of my hand. This is my NARS Sheer Glow in Barcelona. I'm actually gonna just kind of like brush this into my skin. And then for the under eye area, I'll go over with my sponge. But I just really like the way this goes on with a brush. Okay, so I've got my sponge, and I'm just gonna go over with some of this foundation. So just over where I've applied the concealer. Now I'm gonna very quickly set this with my powder. Always go on the under eye area first. And then I just kind of like press it on everywhere lightly and then dust it on. So I've got my veil brush. And then I use this brush for the under eye area. Right, I've got my Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel here. This is something I'm loving at the moment. I do tend to alternate a lot between different brow gels because, I don't know, I just feel like I go back and forth between them. But currently I am liking this one. This is the new one, so it's like the Brow Freeze but in a gel. I feel like it's a bit stronger than the Brow Freeze, like it really does kind of like keep them up, whereas a brow freeze I feel like doesn't really hold them in place. While that's drying, I am just gonna kind of like bronze up my face a little bit using my Fenty Sunstalker bronzer, and I'm just gonna go along the cheekbones here and then also just the perimeter of the face. And then this is my 200 brush from Fenty. And I go into the same bronzer and I'm just gonna sculpt my nose a bit. So I just literally do it on the sides of the bridge. I honestly don't overcomplicate it. I do it sides on the sides of the bridge and then like a little V here. And then cut it off at the top. Let's do the eyes quickly. So this is my IT Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Gel Eyeliner in Brilliant Brown. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Eye Smudger brush. This is super quick what I do. So I basically just kind of like go along the lash line and I kind of line my lid really roughly, but I make it a little bit thicker at the end. And then I go over with this brush and I kind of like go back and forth. When I get to the end, I kind of like go in towards the lash line and I'm doing a flicking motion. So I'm not actually kind of like, you know, going in circular movements. And then this end bit here, I literally just flick up like, so it gives me a little bit of lift here. And then I use my finger if I need to. And then whatever's left on this brush, I take it on the lower lash line and I go back and forth. Because I don't want to go in with heavy colour, but I do want a little bit of darkness there, right? So let me go ahead and do this same thing here. Honestly, it does not have to be neat. As long as it's thicker at the end. That's the main thing. And then whatever's left on the lower lash line. So I feel like my brows are ready, so I can go in with my pencil. Now this is something I've started using recently and I absolutely love it. It's the Benefit Precisely My Brow Detailer. This is literally the thinnest pencil I have ever seen in my life. It's got a little plastic coating around it because if you let too much of it out, it will snap off because it's that thin. So I'm just gonna get a mirror, and what I like to do here is just kind of draw these little hairs in. So it's like amazing for drawing in the hairs. So you can only leave, like, let a little bit up because otherwise it will snap off. That's why they've got that whole kind of casing there. I only do this at the front because honestly I've got too much kind of sparse space to do it everywhere. I just like to get that kind of like bushy brow finish at the front and then I just fill in the rest of the brow. So I'm gonna go in with my Precisely My Brow pencil in number 4, and this is where I'm just going to fill in, like shape and fill in the bottom part of my brow. Okay, so brows are done. Let's go for NARS Climax Extreme. Did I say that right? Climax Extreme mascara. This mascara is just really quick for getting that thick lash look. I don't feel like I really have to go in with a whole load of mascara with this. So like I feel like it's just super quick. Whereas some mascaras, I feel like I have to keep layering up to give it that look, you know, because sometimes once you've applied it and it's dried up, it ends up kind of looking flat after a little while. And I feel like this mascara is pretty good. It is a bit of a big brush for the bottom lash, but I think as long as you're kind of like, just like going through the tips of the lash as opposed to like really trying to get it in the root, then you'll be fine. Lastly, obviously, my lips have to be lined with my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Then I apply my Charlotte Tilbury Catwalk lipstick. Then I go over with my Rare Beauty Lip Soufflé in Brave. there you go. That is my soft glam look, which I absolutely love, using some of my favorite products. I really hope you like the look. It's just a very easy soft glam, and this is my general kind of like soft glam look. This is what I love because I feel like it's kind of the right colors for me. They suit my skin tone, and they're all my kind of like favorite products as well. By the way, some of you always ask, do you use setting spray and things like that? Not all the time, and if I do, it's not necessarily because I think it's going to make my makeup last longer. It does, you know, some sprays are really good at kind of almost mattifying your skin and just making your pores look less visible. Those are my reasons for using it. So one that I'm really loving at the moment is my Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse. And I'm just going to spray this on. This just really helps to kind of minimize the appearance of my pores. So that's the reason I love this spray. So yes, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments box below, and would love to know your ideas. If there's any other specific videos you want to see or any kind of problem solving you need, let me know in the comments box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.